This is Peak, the brand new co-op climbing chaos game from the creators of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator and Going Under. And yes, it runs great on the Steam Deck, but how well does it hold up in 4-player multiplayer? What's the battery life like? And can you actually climb to the top without falling into a pit of your own bad decisions? Let's find out. So first off, performance on the Steam Deck OLED is pretty smooth. I played several multiplayer sessions with 3 other people, and on low settings with render scale set to medium, I was getting a stable 60 FPS, sometimes even spiking up to 75 or 80 if I left it uncapped, depending on the biome and what's on screen. Now, Peak isn't some next-gen stunner visually. The game is a lot about the gameplay, not the graphics, so even on the lowest settings, it still looks clean, readable, and fun, which is the most important part. Now, battery life in multiplayer is about 2 hours and 45 minutes on the OLED Steam Deck. That's with voice chat running, 3 other people in the lobby, and settings at low with render scale set to medium. If you're spectating, and that's actually a big part of the game, no spoilers, and yeah, I fell to my death and ended up spectating a lot. Battery life actually improves to nearly 3 hours, and even on medium settings, when spectating, you can still hold 60 FPS comfortably. However, when you jump back into the game, it will drop to 40, so I don't recommend going to medium settings. My advice is to just cap it to 60 FPS with the in-game limiter, not the Steam Deck one, because if you use the Steam Deck one, that will result in some input lag, so just limit it through the game and set it to low settings. It keeps the performance smooth and stops those FPS swings from draining your battery faster. Oh hey, it's me in a mirror in the game I'm talking about. I just wanted to stop by and let you know that I actually have a Steam Curator page and a Steam group where we have discussions around Steam Deck based things. I post all my written reviews there, and I always try to focus on giving you guys the optimized best settings on how to run your games on the Steam Deck. It will be awesome if you follow me there. I'll have links in the description below. Now back to the video. Now let's talk about the controls and voice chat. The game has full controller support out of the box, no setup needed. The Steam Deck mic also works perfectly for the proximity voice chat, which is a huge part of the experience. However, navigating the actual settings menu is difficult with the controller, doesn't seem to be mapped, so you have to use the trackpad if you want to change any of the settings. And if you want to change the volume of how other people sound, you are gonna have to use the trackpad as well. It's not that big of a deal, it's a one-time thing, but just keep in mind. Now, I did hit a couple of bumps while playing the game. I got disconnected twice during co-op sessions on the deck. The second time was pretty weird because I couldn't see invites anymore, and I had to switch over to my PC just to rejoin the lobby. The game works in a weird way where you cannot join other people's lobbies, you have to be invited, and I couldn't see any invites in the Steam Deck chat, so that's something to watch out for. It could happen, but if you restart the game, it should be fine. I don't know if this is a deck-specific bug or a general networking issue that I had at the time, but worth keeping in mind, you can't browse public lobbies, you need a direct invite, and hopefully they will patch this soon. One great bonus, the game works offline if you're playing solo. I tested it in offline mode and had no issues. It's less chaotic, sure, but it's still really fun to push yourself up the mountain alone. So final verdict, Peak runs great on the Steam Deck, 60 FPS on low settings, full controller and mic support, 2.5 to 3 hours of battery life, and it works solo or with friends, and I definitely recommend checking it out. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, subscribe for more Steam Deck content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.